Good evening. My name is Ed Cornet. My wife and I built our home on the Currituck Outer Banks, COBX, in 1992 and have been full-time residents for the past decade. I've served the county for 6 years, advising on economic development and the land use plan. Before retiring to COBX, I spent 20 years at Booz Allen helping businesses succeed. I spent 6 years at the Carolina Business School teaching MBA students how to help their organization prosper. I guided them as they applied their new skills to help North Carolina firms. What I learned and what I taught is that organizations get in trouble because their management does not pay attention to the hard data their business generates and instead are misguided by their hopes and hype about what's happening to the detriment of the shareholders. The business only gets out of trouble when the board of directors makes management face up to reality and insists on open debate on the best path forward. In the case of county government, the shareholders are the taxpayers and the board of directors are the commissioners. Like a business, a county is successful if it takes good advantage of its assets, understands its competitive situation, and makes solid investment decisions. When successful, county tax rates remain low, and its citizens receive well-managed services. Each of you has volunteered to help our citizens by serving on our board of directors. I thank you for your service, and I know that you are trying to do the best job you can, making decisions for the good of the county based on the best information you are given. Hopefully my remarks tonight and other information I have shared can help a little, but our future is on your shoulders. On the screen is the recent history of Currituck County's property tax rate. In the 90s, our 66-cent tax rate was near the state average. But during this period, several thousand people like myself built a vacation rental home, investing almost $5 billion in COBX. By 2005, the county could cut its tax rate in half, saving mainland taxpayers $5 million a year for the same level of service. These savings for mainland taxpayers is because of the double leverage of COBX. First, due to the high property values, COBX contributes more than 60% of county tax revenues. Second, since most owners don't live there, COBX requires less than 10% of county service costs. For example, education is 20% of the county's general budget, but out of 4,100 students, less than 40 are from COBX. But at the same time, trouble was brewing. New investment slowed dramatically because COBX was becoming crowded and the beaches were narrowing. Despite pleas in 2005 from the Chamber of Commerce that the rental market was weakening, the county refused to seriously address crowding and beach nourishment. By 2013, crowding had become as bad as East Coast cities. Our beach was half the width from when I bought in 1992. COBX property values had dropped 4 to 5 times more than the national average. The Currituck tax rate had to be increased by 50%, and the mainland taxpayers began to pay $2.5 million more per year since for the same services. Crowding continues to grow, and the beach continues to erode. Occupancy tax receipts per bedroom are stagnant. Vacation home sales and pricing are still down. County management admits that we are losing repeat renters, but they won't admit that it's because our customers are finding less crowded, wider beaches elsewhere. Management continues to ignore the facts and talks hope and hype rather than taking action to assure current citizens and future investments that they can manage this important county asset. You as our board need to get the facts into the open. Our competition is getting tougher. Make management engage in an open debate. Unless they propose realistic actions on crowding and beach nourishment, mainland taxpayers should prepare to be spending a few million more per year for continued county service following our next tax assessment. Thank you.